Oh, we're on. Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, SergDragon. And today is another installment of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is Terence Menife. Say, what's your
The king of puppies.
A.K.A.
T-Money.
Hey, yo. Still hasn't made a YouTube account. Have you? With that, today is Wednesday, and if you notice, I don't know if it's noticeable in the video, but I got a stain on my shirt. I helped out my grandpa since he's still recovering, doing some things at his house, and I didn't get a chance to change my work shirt. So, that said, I do apologize, but otherwise, I don't. So, happy news. Today was the premiere on El Rey Network for Lucha Underground Season 4. I'm looking forward to that tonight. But today, we're going to talk about what happened on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, the last showing before this Father's Day for Money in the Bank. Enough said. Done. What comes this Sunday. Also, this week I want to warn everybody who is watching this, if you are, I'm just hearing this, okay? I have no confirmation. I'm definitely going to watch the news tonight with my mom to see, because I'm going to be very disappointed for Pokemon Go, because Larvitar is this Saturday, and we got a supposed, okay, no confirming on my part, Category 4 hurricane coming in. I don't know where it's coming from. Probably from somewhere where it usually comes, and then comes towards Florida and hits Houston. I don't know if we're going to get another flood. Like, which hurricane was it that flooded our ass? Harvey?
Yeah, I think so. Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, it's gotta be, yeah.
If we're wrong, please correct us in the comments down below. Which, in this beginning of the video, since my last video kind of messed up, we recorded more than 30 minutes, so it put into a second part for those last 14 seconds. I had to do some heavy editing on my part, but otherwise the video came out good. Otherwise, down in the section, in descriptions down below, I will put our boys, Xavier Hill and Mikey Henry, whatever you want to call him. He's Michael Henry. But Mikey Henry on his YouTube page. Show some love for your boys. And speaking of which, showing some love, they were really showing some love on Monday Night Raw, how they opened. They had all the ladders out with each of the women and men of Raw competing. That I liked. I liked that to the highest degree.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't like?
What?
I'm not going to try and do that high pitch. Who let the monkey out of her cage? Alexa Bliss. The hell was she screaming about? Man. It didn't help that Braun Strowman followed her up and then, Rah! I was like, okay, now who let the gorilla out? But it is good. It is good. We might see some interesting wins. If Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman do win, that would literally be iconic. No relation to the Iconics.
You know, no one cares about them.
Yeah, they're being childish.
Yeah.
We'll get to them in a moment. But otherwise, if, say for instance, besides already mentioned Mr. and Mrs. Rusev and Lana were to win, we now have that did not cross my mind, but now it did that they brought it up. That the tag team mix-up champions, Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, do win their respectable Money in the Bank briefcases. It would just make a whole new storyline right there. Perfect. Same with if Finn Balor won with his partner in the Mixed Match Challenge, Sasha Banks.
But what if they do, like, let's say, like, what the one person wins and their partner don't win? Somebody else.
Yeah.
Just think about it if that happens. I'm not saying.
I know. That's one of the main thing I was thinking about. Like, anybody could win, but I did not think of that. I was thinking if Rusev and Lana won, but I didn't think of that. I'm trying to think, is there anybody on SmackDown? Yeah, if I remember correctly, Bobby Roode's on Raw, but Charlotte Flair was his partner, as well as Becky Lynch at one point. But originally it was supposed to be Charlotte Flair. Mm-hmm. So that's another one. Another one, no Jimmy, so there's no Naomi in that one. And Mandy Rose is not competing, so Goldust is definitely not either. I'm just going down the list. Natalya, no telling how her injury is going to go. No telling. They were even mentioning it on Raw. There's no telling how she's going to fare in this match. And speaking of injuries, I'll get to that in just a bit. Watch out. 1 second, folks. And we're back. That was a call he was waiting for. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. As far as anything, I'm trying to think of any other possibilities, and as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty much it on the SmackDowns. As far as the women's, that was the only thing. Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss had their partners, and so did Natalya, but her partner at the time was the babyface, not the psychological game planner Shinsuke Nakamura. He's not even in the Money in the Bank. He's fighting for the title. Mm-hmm. In which case, they did not fight. They did not tangle this time around. You'd think they would have been a big face-off between those two this time around. Mm-hmm. Where AJ Styles, or continuously Shinsuke Nakamura, continues to reprimand, if that's the right word, just attack AJ Styles and do the 10 count. Do the 10 count. I would think that AJ Styles would have got the run up on him and really set the tone, saying, don't think that you're the only one who can get the 10 count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's how it is. They can't touch each other. It's like one of them will lose their title shot at pay-per-view. The other one would probably be stripped.
Yeah, it was good to see Jerry the King Lawler in his hometown. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, back on Raw, dang, a lot of stuff happened. Case in point, Baron Corbin shaved his head. I mean, I shaved my head, but not all of it. He cut all of it. Good Lord. Kevin Owens kissing that ass. He wants the freaking briefcase to be put higher because of Braun Strowman. Mm-hmm. His fat ass wouldn't even be able to reach it then. He would need that 20-foot ladder that freaking Braun Strowman was on.
That's true.
That guy. I can't get it. Ah! Why is it so high? Oh, yeah, I asked for it. I could see that happening. But luckily, Baron Corbin didn't mention anything. Thank goodness, because then he had the power. He had the power to say something. Mm-hmm. And the Braun Strowman is just going to he wrecked that match.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
good. Again. We had a lot of matches that night, but otherwise, what were the matches on Raw besides that? Already 8 minutes.
Alexa Bliss versus Amber Moon versus Natalya versus Sasha Banks.
Regular match. In which, if I remember correctly, damn, I already forgot who won that match. I thought it was a tag team match. It was a FIFA match.
Natalya won, I think.
Good on her. She's showcasing that she's not that injured. Yeah, very good. And what else?
Breezango versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is on a warpath. Mm-hmm. Enough said. I don't know where they're going to go with this, but it better get him some gold, because Drew McIntyre is athletic as hell after leaving NXT as well as Impact Wrestling. Mm-hmm. So next, I have nothing against Dolph Ziggler. He is very good, great, awesome, whatever you want to call it.
Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal.
Again, got his ass whooped. Wait, he didn't fight Jinder Mahal. He didn't fight Jinder Mahal. He fought his sidekick.
It says so right here, though, but the match has been changed. The B Team versus Heath Slater and the Hardcore Legend Rhino.
I can't believe that B Team is still on a winning streak. That is just unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And Elias Sampson showing off his new guitar that senior John Mayer gave him.
And Seth Rollins takes it. Everybody was hoping that he would break it. But instead, he's auctioning it. Because that is a damn good guitar. That is too damn good to be wasted by just breaking it. So, good on you, Seth. Good on you. Hand clap to that. Mm-hmm. What's next?
And it's a backstage thing. Bobby Roode getting preparing for his match against Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Braun Strowman.
Bayley versus Ruby Riott.
Yeah.
How'd that match end? I forget. I mean, I watched it.
Ruby Riott won the match.
I watched it, but some things just don't, work well in my brain. Not gonna lie, I got some problems. But otherwise, what's next?
And
I have nothing to take on that part.
No Way Jose versus Kurt Hawkins.
No way, Jose. No way, Jose. And he tried. I remember that. He tried to jump him by posing as one of his Congo line people. It's Adam Rose all over again.
And Carlito haircut.
Yeah, so now we're trying to see if we can recognize some people in that Congo line and see if they're going to be potential future wrestlers. Like Becky, Alexa, Sasha, and Braun Strowman, the Hercules. And even the No Chin, what was his name?
James Ellsworth.
James Ellsworth with the burger. So keep an eye out. Maybe you'll see somebody that I don't know. I'm keen to keep an eye out myself. But otherwise, he jumped. Kurt Hawkins jumped on No Way Jose. Tried to get that break the streak, but it ended up in another loss, making it 201 losses. 201 losses. I didn't think nobody could beat MVP's record. I didn't think, but he did. That is bad.
Wait, who? No Way Jose?
Yeah, No Way Jose won. No Way Jose. No way. Jose. No way. Jose. No way. Jose.
What was his record, by the way?
I forget what MVP's record is. Yo, Xavier, shout out. What was MVP's losing streak record? Where he ended up losing his fireworks, his blimp, even his music till he won.
And his furniture at his house. That's what it says.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He lost his furniture.
Yeah, you saw on his episode of the VIP Lounge, two moving guys came in.
Oh,
took his stuff.
Yeah, he did have a talk show.
Yeah.
I nearly forgot about that.
Yeah.
And what's next?
Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens and Bobby Roode.
If I remember correctly, Braun Strowman won that match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor almost won. Coup de grace, stomp to the chest of Braun Strowman. We almost saw a victory right there, but Kevin Owens, like always, the Aaron Cartman of WWE had to go and ruin it. Screw you guys! You're not taking that win. And now that he got his ass whooped, I'm going home. Or going to the next show. Right on. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, next up is SmackDown. And one thing I wanted to mention, good to see Jeff Hardy wrestling against Shinsuke Nakamura and got low blowed, but good to see him wrestling because of the fact that you did mention that he had a leg injury.
Well, it was not a leg injury, it was like his fingers.
His fingers? I thought it was a leg injury that you meant that it said on that post.
No. They said that they don't know how he's been dealing with this, but he says that it really hurts. So, and plus, he's in trouble with the law again.
Yeah, I saw that. Driving while intoxicated. He plead guilty to those charges. Probably going to pay a good sum of money so he can still wrestle though and keep the United States title, hopefully. And also, at the beginning of the match, the show, I should say, at SmackDown Live, we had the 4 women competing, and
It was 5.
4 women competing. You didn't let me finish. And the general manager of SmackDown, Paige, and she said it already. She don't care who wins it, as long as it's one of those ladies and brings it back to her house of SmackDown.
Oh, you talking Money in the Bank? Oh, okay.
Money in the Bank. What are you talking about?
But you're talking about SmackDown's match last night.
Ooh, yeah, I mentioned that. Believe you me. But they're gone. While it was getting hot and heavy on the trash talking, freaking Iconics had to show up. We mentioned that already. Oh, they are just such children. As they kept talking, I couldn't help but say, "Where are your parents, little girls?" And then they started dancing around. I'm like, "Oh, those are nice moves for a couple of clowns." You want to trash talk the show, but they can't answer back.
Yeah.
That's you could do it on Twitter, but I don't know. I should have said that on Twitter, shouldn't I, Mikey? Because he tweets like hell. Mm-hmm. And Paige's old damn, I already forgot the name of that damn group they were part of. Mandy Rose and Aquila. Aquila.
Absolution.
Absolutely. I said Koala Deville.
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville. Sonya. I'm sorry, Sonya. I'm sorry.
The lesbian chick. Yeah.
Wait, what?
The lesbian chick.
I thought she had a boyfriend.
No, she's a lesbian.
Okay. Good on you. Anyway.
She lives with Mandy Rose.
Anyway, though, I will say this much. It was a good match because Asuka came in and said she wanted competition. And she got it. She was put in the match alongside the former Absolution and Iconics would be Carmella. And we got ourselves, for the first time ever, a 10-woman tag team match on SmackDown Live. Mm-hmm. Was it in SmackDown before?
No.
Break those records, Paige. Break them.
But I hate to tell y'all this, but they said
I'm trying to stay in the camera frame.
SmackDown got the lowest view ratings, bro.
Haters. Women division haters. You heard me.
What's that?
You heard me. Otherwise, though, that was a good ending to the match in all the chaos. Man, I had to fast forward through all of that because I'm like, I gotta go to bed soon. But I was like skimming through a lot of it, like, damn! It was all good though. Especially at the end, where Carmella's mouth got shut. Mm-hmm. Chicken wing choke. Tapped out. Straight up. That girl be talking all that trash talking, all that hot garbage, and she can't say shit now. Out of which, it's good to see Daniel Bryan talking that smack as well. Mm-hmm. But then Big Cass, they got a ride. They got him to promote a roller coaster ride.
No, it was like a height requirement. Where it tells you how tall you are.
And Daniel Bryan's not short. He's like 5-something. It was sort of like 4 feet.
Well, if you're a 7 feet tall dude, you can say that. Just like because like Rey Mysterio, he's been dealing with that.
And just like Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan's gonna shut that giant's mouth when we have ourselves a David and Goliath. And Daniel, I'm hoping you cut him down to size. I hope you do.
I hope Big Cass cut you down to size, Daniel.
But kudos to Monday Night Raw getting not 1, not 2, but 3 first time ever matches. It was Shelton Benjamin versus Daniel Bryan for the first time in WWE. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy for the first time in WWE. And Rusev versus Samoa Joe for the first time, and The Miz had to get
But
involved.
They said on social media that a lot of people liked that match between Jeff Hardy and Nakamura.
Even into the end?
Well, not
we
really.
got nut shotted?
Yeah, they didn't like that. The only reason they said they like it because Jeff Hardy was fighting Nakamura.
Dream match, actually, if you think about it.
And people said they liked that one with Shelton Benjamin versus Daniel Bryan because Shelton Benjamin was a veteran.
And he tapped out. Mm-hmm. Submission specialist, Daniel Bryan. Still voting for him.
And I understand Shelter Benjamin. I hope you get your old music back.
Ain't no stopping me, no.
Soon. I know you said on social media that you hate that American Alpha theme music.
He does?
Yeah.
Overall, though, that match with freaking The Miz trying to, and just epically failed. No, actually, he didn't fail. He got one on Rusev. But then, I just remembered. New Day, thank you once again. You got The Miz screaming, New Day! New Day! Because he was so amped up. He took the briefcase, put it in Corey Graves' face, and told him, look at it! Look at that briefcase! This is what's going to happen! Read it and read! I'm going to take that time! I'm going to take it! And all he saw was pancakes! He saw pancakes in the briefcase!
I'm going to break this news to y'all.
What?
That he is discussing to break them up soon.
The New Day?
Yep.
We shall see.
Because, like, they want Big E to get the big push.
Now they wanted to give him the big push?
Yes.
They could have done it sooner. You ask me. Otherwise, though, that would be interesting. Because I still say Big E is going to be the one. That's probably how that's going to do it. Thanks for mentioning that. Mm-hmm. Big E is probably going to be the one that... no proof whatsoever. This is just me guessing from that little bit of information. Mm-hmm. Big E's definitely going to be the one, in my opinion, to be the one to fight in the Money in the Bank, representing New Day, and probably win the Money in the Bank, and that Money in the Bank creates a storyline where the New Day break up, because they're probably just going to leech on each other for that Money in the Bank, saying, who's going to cash it in? Who's going to cash it in? I won the damn thing! So we might see Big E winning. Mm-hmm. We might. There's no evidence saying it will happen, but we might. Otherwise...
Actually saying it will happen soon.
No, I meant in the Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about that.
They saying that if he gets a bigger push, they're saying Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods might attack him from behind. Mm-hmm.
Overall, though, still laughing over that freaking pancake thing. Because did you see what Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston were doing? They were sharing a big ass T-shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell y'all doing?
They're acting like they're twins. They're Siamese twins.
They were, weren't they? Man, they were just messing around. Oh, so bad, so bad. That was funny, though. That was real funny. So, I think that's it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we already got the 23-minute mark here. And tonight is the Lucha Underground. And tomorrow will be
Impact.
So, we don't know for sure if we'll have anything come Friday, maybe? No, we can't make no promises because we work in here. If we don't want to do a podcast because we're tired, we're not going to do the podcast. We'll probably do it come Monday. But we'll see you when we see you, ladies and gentlemen.
But I'm hoping that my girl Allie shows up because she's a strong Canadian, and I hope that she shows up. That's all I can say.
And she is within contract terms. Damn it, I lost the word. She has a right to a rematch against Su Yung for being the former champion.
I don't care for vegans, but I do respect them.
Oh, you mean Austin Aries?
Yeah, I don't care for vegans. Period.
I think Sami Zayn is talking about being a vegan because he said he had tofu at home when he was messing with. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, damn you, Sami Zayn. You saw how fast freaking Bobby Lashley was running through that military obstacle course? Yeah. And it had Sergeant Slaughter way in the back of the Megatrons.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
He's a former WWE champion.
Yeah, and he was the one who probably had his own military course around the ring. Didn't he start that? Mm-hmm. There you go.
And he used to be on a 80s cartoon G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That was season 2. I watched that.
Back in the 80s.
Yep, that was ridiculous. How it's just when he made his premiere on that show, he was just throwing Cobra soldiers like ragdolls. Like, damn, he's not that strong in real life. You wish he was. But that's you also saw him on Fluffy. He has his own military school training.
I think I did.
I gotta show these guys that because that was funny on the Fluffy Breaks Even or Fluffy. I forget what they renamed it because that's the name I know by. It's a Fluffy Breaks Even, Fluffy Food Eating Tour, something like that.
And Hulk Hogan said he's waiting on a phone call from WWE so he can return.
There's hoping. There's hoping. So, anything else? Anything else? I'm trying to think of anything else. Was there anything else?
I'm still waiting on Shane Man to return.
Oh, he's injured, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's injured?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Positive?
Positive, because I know that he been gone long, so he must be injured.
Sadly, there was nothing related to the tag teams on SmackDown, though. That's something to think about.
We all know they're going to put their the Bludgeon Brothers put the tag team titles on the line
Against the club.
Yeah.
Bullet Club.
Yeah. Everyone knows who Luke Gallows is. He used to be known as Festus.
He hated that. I imagine he hated that. He hated that to death. He looks so much better, though. Overall, I think that's where we're going to end it here, people. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. As always, leave comments down below if you have any questions or anything you might want us to talk about. I'm looking to see if anybody does. I want somebody to tell me, what do you think about this? And I will gladly answer. And overall, I will have this guy back on with me on the next podcast, of course. And if you want to see more, by all means, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you with him in the next video. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.